I guess, Sheldon, we can talk about how the game began. I just want to maybe end with how it ended and how you guys responded with the lead after 40 minutes, knowing there was going to be some pushback, and how you were able to keep those guys to the perimeter here tonight.
Yeah, I really liked our third period. We talked about the fact that playing this team in the regular season, that seemed like no lead was safe. So it was a challenge for us to really take care of the lead here today. And I there's some moments there we'd like to have back, but for the most part, I thought we did a really good job of controlling the play and making it real hard for them to generate any sort of offense.
Another coming to game for Rasmus, and on a night where you lose Callie Rosen. What did you like about how the team responded with 5D for the better part of the entire game?
Yeah, and I think that might be the best part of the game in terms of having to take care of a lead and do so with a shorthanded staff and losing such an important piece. But it just speaks to the way the season has gone for us. Guys have left our lineup for different reasons, and other people have had to step up. So today is no different. Everybody's minutes got increased, and all the guys from Sandin, Lilligren, Hollowell, all these young guys taking on extra time, and then the older guys with experience, Borgman and Laverty, were really solid for us too.
How was Callie, and did you see the play where he got hurt?
Yeah, I saw the play. It looked to be just an unfortunate play where he just lost his balance. Took a bit of a shot and then lost his balance there and just couldn't control himself with all the speed. I don't have much of an update other than X-rays are negative with him, but he was obviously not able to come back and play today. So we'll know more, I guess, in the coming next couple of days leading up to game 2. But X-rays are negative, so that's good news, and we'll just see how he is in the morning.
What were your thoughts on your top line of Moore, Mew, and Bracco? And did you get the desired result that you wanted when you were in that top lineup?
Yeah, I did. I think what we thought with Morsey coming back changed the look of our team and give us a better opportunity to be able to have 4 lines. We could play consistently and not be too concerned about matchups or anything like that. Also thought that Morsey's speed and his tenacity on the puck could really help Mueller and Bracco spend more time in the offensive zone, help us get out of our own zone, those types of things. And I thought he did a good job of that. So yeah, I was happy with it. As the game wears on, I start moving things around a little bit, as I suspect we'll probably continue to do, just to try different combinations throughout the game and be able to have different looks, for different circumstances throughout the game. But it was really nice to have him back. Clearly, not just on that line, but just everything that he does, power play, penalty kill, the confidence that he gives our team.
I think about a minute and a half into that game, Moore went down and blocked a shot right away. Does that just show you how quickly he's bought into being back here?
Yeah, it does. And there was a really nice reaction on the bench from our team, so that's great. And those are little things like that he did at the NHL level that made him so successful to be able to stay in the lineup and be a part of that Maple Leafs team. So to bring those details back here and then add, really his ice time triples at this level, but still be able to be really good in all his details is really good to see.
Chris Mueller's impacted this club, Sheldon, as you know, in so many ways, on the ice, in the room. Just his demeanor here. Hey, this was just one game, just one win. Doesn't want anybody to get too high or euphoric, knowing that it could be a really tough game here Friday night. Just maybe measure his impact with the club in that regard.
Yeah, he's got excellent perspective. I mean, he's a winner. We talked to our team about the fact that the calendar has turned to May here, and it's a privilege to play hockey in May, but it's an expectation when it comes to Chris Mueller. He fully expects that any team he's on is going to play into May and beyond that. So his perspective is great. I lean on him a lot for a lot of different things, and it's nice to have that because that is important. It's managing those emotions and recognizing that you're in a playoff series and the score is going to reset itself, and in a couple of days you're going to go at it again. It's so important because when you don't manage those emotions appropriately, that's why series bounce back and forth and all over the place. So we got to stay even keel and make some adjustments and focus on what we did well, but also look at things that we can clean up and do better, and Chris will help lead the way in that case.
You didn't play tonight, but what can you tell us about Igor Korshkov?
I'm just learning a lot about him myself. He hasn't skated with our team here yet. He will tomorrow in practice. We're going to take it a day at a time with him in terms of how he adjusts and when we see him in the lineup. He's got a lot going on in terms of adjusting to life over here. But just having a quick peek on the ice, skating with some of our scratches. Real big guy with a good skill set, and my brief discussions with him, he's excited to be here and have an opportunity to acclimate himself in North America, and he's an important guy in the organization, so we're happy to bring him in.
What have the scouts, the team scouts, told you about him?
But just a big guy that's got a good skill set, he's heavy on the puck, those types of things. He's got a good skill set to be able to play anywhere in our lineup, and I think we've got some good people that will be able to fit in well with him, and we've got also some good examples, such as Pierre Engvall that joined our team last year. Similar situation. Obviously, language is a bit different, but he's been through it, and I think in terms of how they play, there's some similarities there too.
Speaking of the language, then, do you think that'll be a bit of an impediment? I know it's early, but
yeah, it is for sure. But just in talking to him, what I will say is it's better than we'd expected. Frankly, he's been able to hold conversations and maybe not communicate himself, but be able to recognize and what we're talking about and make adjustments on the ice and know what's happening in terms of scheduling and off the ice. So that's been positive, and I'm sure it'll get better every day. And Timoshoff will help us in that regard as well.
Power play is obviously clicking tonight. All 3 goals scored by the top unit. Is there an intent to kind of keep the top unit on for the bulk of the 2-minute line, or opposed to splitting it evenly between the 2 units?
Well, I mean, that unit has been such a huge part of our team, so if we can keep them out there and they're fresh and they're spending time in the offensive zone and not having to skate up and down the rink, then we like to keep them out there for the full 2 minutes. Frankly, if they don't have to, if they have the gas, sometimes when the other team clears it, you got to skate the ice. You don't have the energy to do so. So it's more of a reaction to what's happening on this particular power play rather than any sort of strategy or philosophy.
Nice to see Timoshoff and Engvall get rewarded given the performance they've had thus far in the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. Those guys have been big parts of our team. I thought Pierre Engvall had an outstanding series for us in the first round. And now we've put him back into the middle here with a little bit of a different looking lineup, and it's nice to see a puck going for him.
Sorry, Sheldon, just back to the power play for a second. Obviously, it's not new having Rasmus Sandin kind of quarterbacking that as the defenseman. But I mean, it's pretty impressive to see someone who just turned 19 excelling that well at such an important position. It's got to be more than just hockey IQ that's leading to his success there, right?
Yeah, I mean, there is more. There's a skill set that goes with it for sure. I think confidence is a big part of it. But I think some of that comes with the hockey IQ because he sees things really well. He processes the game well. So I think things slow down for him a bit out there. And that helps him play on the power play where there is a little bit more time because there's less people on the ice. So he's been great at all season for us there. And, we had Rosen on that unit to start today, but obviously his injury changes things, and Sandin steps in seamlessly as he's done for quite a while now.